Let's see here. Crocodile. So we'll make sure I'm not missing anything. Although it doesn't really matter. We can adjust it on the fly as we go. All right.
Old Salt does have a horse as well, named Bill.
Yes, he certainly does. I think I put it on your character sheet for you.
Okay, cool.
Under your inventory. If you want to keep certain things on the horse and not on you, there's a way we can do it. I'll show you after. All right. So, did you guys all get to read the message of the day when you entered the room?
I might have clicked it off.
Okay. So
I got it.
I might have ignored it.
Bad habit.
Excellent. All right. So what I'm going to do is that's going to be the recap from week to week. It's just going to be a brief blurb of what happened the game before and kind of where we're heading in the current game. So we got session 1. And I'm assuming that you all got to read the letter to Tamia from Cursed, which kicks off the campaign.
I did read that at the very least, but it was just to me.
It was pretty lengthy, so I forgive you if you didn't read it all the way through. But that ties us into where we are now. So basically, session 1. After a strenuous journey through the hold of the Sea Princes, the heroes find themselves on the road to Kusnir in the Duchy of Berghoff. They have accompanied the caravan of Edensor, the merchant, and are within a half a day away of arriving in Kusnir. The day started out overcast and damp, but the sun has been out for a few hours now, and the trail, which you can tell was once a well-kept road, is beginning to dry. Edensor hopes to arrive in Kusnir before nightfall. So, I'll send you all a couple maps that might take a little bit to come up because they're fairly... I tried to cut them down as much as I could and still keep them nice. The first map that I'm sending through is the map of the area in the World of Greyhawk that we're in.
It popped right up.
Excellent. I set a few of the bigger maps to preload when you guys load the room. So,
are we supposed to see that pin?
Which one? The green one?
Yes.
The green ones are all the ones that you guys can look at. There's several red ones on there too, so I don't know if you can see those or not.
No,
if it's red, it means we can't see them.
Excellent. So the green ones are all pretty much basic knowledge, common knowledge for everybody. I don't know if you guys have been to the Duchy of Berghoff before. I'm assuming you probably haven't. You might not even know too much about it. It's just a little out of the way place that you weren't really invited to per se, but you can tell that this person from your past, he could really use your help. So we've got the journey through the hold of the Sea Princes. We don't need to go through any of that. It was pretty rigorous, though. You're looking at several different factions. There's a civil war that's going on. A lot of outside influences trying to exert control. And this merchant caravan that you've been in, it's essentially been a nice cover for you guys to get through the hold without getting molested. The merchant's cut several deals with various factions going through. He's helped, you might run into a group of, bandits or something like that, and he's bought them off with food stuff, or equipment, things like that, in order to get where he wants to go back to. He wants to go back home. He lives here in the Duchy of Berghoff. His name is Edensor, and I've got a picture of him for you. This is the old black and white picture of him. Just a headshot. I'm also going to... What's that, Gwen?
Funny how the map shows up right away, but not the headshot.
Yeah, because I didn't preload the headshot. The next map that I'm sending is the map from the little campaign guide that I put out, the Berghoff map. So once you get out of the hold of the Sea Princes proper, Edensor and the other caravan guards started to relax a little bit. You're not like facing the potential of death, like at any moment. You got to Hull Bridges after a 2 or 3 day climb through a mountain pass from it's more of a path than a road leading from the city of Hokar in the Sea Princes to Hull Bridges. The mountain pass itself took about 2 days, and it's just a zigzag, like a path that doubles back on itself, so you can still take the horses and the carts together up this path. When you finally got to the top, Hull Bridges, it's taken a little while to acclimate yourself to the elevation. It's quite a bit cooler up here. It's more of like an early spring in North America, like probably like northern North America, as opposed to like the somewhat tropical, almost like Florida weather in the hold. So you've got yourself at Hull Bridges for about a week or so, just to get yourself acclimated while Edensor made a bunch of deals and stuff like that. What's that, Cracky?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you had a question.
I think Gwen asked something.
Oh, okay.
I was saying Florida because.
Oh, yeah.
Florida man.
All right. So anyway, the next part of once the merchant caravan gets rolling again, it goes to Chiswell over the course of a day, and you spent a night in Chiswell, and then you're making your way to Kusnir. That's the quick and dirty of your journey through the hold to get where you are right now. So if you look on the Berghoff map, you'll see a letter P on the road between Chiswell and Kusnir. Yeah, that's the caravan.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay, so we've got
I always hate coming through the damn Hull Bridges. Plays havoc on my sinuses.
Hey, this place going to shit. What even happened? Fucking Civil War. People can't just relax.
Oh, the damn warring going on. Too much fighting since the Greyhawk Wars. Thought they'd have settled it by now. That's why I hate people. Except for you, of course, my friends. Right, Bill?
Well, good thing Denver doesn't take any offense. He's not really people. He's apparently something else. Seeing his young ass body.
What about his young ass?
Jealousy does not become you, my friend.
I just twirl my flaming mustache.
And Lambert doesn't really seem to have aged too much over the years either.
He's made out of fire. What would you expect?
My hair is made out of fire. My mustache and my goatee. I'm bald on top. Always was,
How do you
always
even
will
do
be.
that? Like, what is this? What is this? You look.
A bunch of degenerates.
Don't say that around my wives. They might think I cheated on them. Never have. Never will. Damn psycho sometimes.
Why did you decide to marry two? What are you doing?
It was a 2-for-1 deal. You remember?
Oh, I don't want to.
And I love both of them.
Yeah.
They tried to trick me with a succubus.
Yeah?
Trying to prove I would be unfaithful. I didn't.
Oh my god.
That reminds me of an old joke. Suck your best, suck your diss.
That's a good flip because I don't want to hear this story.
They hired a young sucky bitch mage. They called her a maid. You know I don't care about other people, but I care about who I care about.
Ain't that the truth?
All right.
Are we there yet?
Edensor is walking up on the caravan, just checking on the carts and stuff like that. And he says, I think we should be there probably in about another 6 hours or so. Everything looks to be going pretty well. The roads aren't as well maintained as they used to be, but it's not horrible. Not horrible. The worst of the heavy rains have gone through, so that's good. What I wanted to do now is I wanted to give you your pay since we're almost to Kusnir, and we'll be nearing the end of our route. So I was going along and I was paying the men at the back, but I thought I would pay all of you as well. So he starts handing out 5 gold pieces for helping me, for assisting me through the difficulties in the hold. I appreciate your time spent in the caravan. You've been quite helpful, and just having you aboard, it's been shortened the journey quite a bit. So,
Well,
just wanted.
An excellent caravan master, and we appreciate you paying the dues.
Well, shouldn't you ever find yourself looking for work? Well, you've got a place with me or a recommendation.
think most of us are retired.
I'm glad McLeese was able to track you down. Speaking of which, I can see him. So McLeese is kind of a younger man. He's probably late 20s, early 30s. He doesn't really get too personal about himself. He's a human. If you had to put him into game terms, you'd probably figure him for a ranger. You had to put him in game levels, you might think like 2nd to 4th level. He's fairly experienced, but he's not anything you guys haven't seen before in your past. He always scouts ahead on the road, probably about a quarter of a mile or so, and any signs of trouble, and he doubles back. So Edensor can see him riding back towards you as you come to this area on the map. Let's see here. Right where the P is.
Mm-hmm.
I will show you the map. It might take a minute for you guys to pop up.
Maps are coming easy.
Shall we place these 5 gold pieces in the Totem Trust with the rest?
Sorry, what?
You know, the Totem Trust we started when we were younger. The pool that says whoever dies last gets all the money.
No. I'm looking at Denbeer and I say no.
No, we shall not put the money with the other? Okay.
Salt looks at his bombs and he's like, yeah, I like that deal.
See, that's why I said no, because I feel like Salt will just bomb all of you.
Well,
What do they actually call that? Is it a Totem Trust? I thought it was something else.
No, it's called something else.
Tangent or something like it. It had some kind of a tontine. Tontine,
yeah, that's it. I think it started with a T.
Yeah, the only reason I know about that is from the episode of Archer.
Yeah. Tontine.
Of course,
The
it would be
tontine. All right.
Archer.
Pardon me. I used the wrong term.
I wouldn't bomb my allies intentionally.
I'm still worried.
So you wouldn't bomb me. That's about it.
That's why I'm still worried.
You wouldn't bomb me now, would you, old friend?
Of course not. That's why I always aim for the devil boy. He's fire resistant anyway.
I am not devilish.
It's quite fun to use as target practice, I'll admit.
You do resemble several depictions of devils and demons.
Oh no, he's gray. He's gray with a flaming beard.
That's not what your picture says.
That's a Hanya mask I use for everything.
Okay, so you can hear the horse approaching quicker, and as he gets around this little section of a tree that's grown up through the road, you can actually see now the look on his face, and McLeese looks a little concerned. And he says, look alive up there. We've got signs of an ambush up ahead.
Look alive. You asked that of this crew. You asked much.
He kind of canters up and he says, make sure you've got a good rein on the horses, man. And the D's on I don't know if you can see the map or not. So the D's on the cart, those are the drovers. And there's actually 4 more carts behind off the map that you can't see. And that was the way that Ed and Sorhead went. So you guys are near the front of the caravan, and there's 5 other caravan guards at the back of the caravan.
Oh, good.
Ready a bomb.
So feel free to arrange yourselves on the map as you see fit. I imagine Salt, that would be where your horse is.
Yeah, that works.
You can dismount or stay mounted. It's up to you.
I'll be up here with the guy.
Alrighty. Okay, so everything's good. So
His brother
McLeese.
up to his hips, I believe.
Okay, so McLeese does one last spin around on his horse, and he looks down the road, and he says, there's a tree across the road. See that there? It's I think they've got a choke point set up. I've seen some footprints. I'm pretty sure they're... and then he spins the horse around, gets a look at you guys, and then he looks up from the back of the caravan. He screams, "Knowles! Knowles!" And he spurs his horse, and he races past you. Everybody, I
knew I smelled something.
Let's see here.
Like wet dog.
Let's see here. Perception DC of 10. First check of the day. Everybody on alert.
I'm good at what I do. Lobsters. All right, gotta get that accent. All right.
Revolting beasts!
Your eyes are first drawn to the rear of the caravan where McLeese is racing on horseback too. And then you hear something in the woods from off to your left.
Oh, of course, it's where I am. Silly boys. Going on the wrong side of the caravan.
And you see a pack of, or 3 gnolls coming out of the woods. Let's see here.
Salt is apparently too focused on something else.
No, Salt's good. I rolled the check from the party sheet.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Do you guys? It just showed up on your end?
Yes, yes.
It did.
Okay, cool.
It did. Ed and Sor, the invisible merchant, was covering it. Yeah.
Okay.
He just hasn't popped up yet. I'm not sure what's going on, but yeah.
It's because it's such a high end picture.
Mm.
From the 1980s. Those pictures don't come up too easy. All right.
Almost crashed my computer.
Okay, so you McLeese races to the back. You hear the rustle of snapping of wood in the trees, the rustle of leaves. I've got a picture of the view from the road, what you can kind of see. Don't worry about this one if it doesn't come up right away. It's just like a flavor piece. Off to your left, you kind of see that. And then you can kind of see a trio of gnolls kind of lurking. And they look like they're about ready to break. And as they break, we have the first round of initiative.
Did we roll?
Initiative comes up automatically. Denver is first to act. His lightning quick reflexes.
Damn you with your
Man,
D-letter
I
name
was
coming
up
out
at-
before me.
I was up at the top, man. Now I have a 1.
We both have 20.
It fucking sucks. I was up there.
Happened to mine.
And just because we're using like a different initiative every round, I'll have Olivia go on her own initiative.
Oh,
I love that
okay.
rule. I do love that rule so much.
That's not good, but okay.
Instead of having to fight the initiative tracker every round to place her where you place her.
Now
So
it's like,
so what we'll do is we'll have her act on the last thing that you set her to act at
okay.
until you get around to changing her.
I was
How do you
Okay.
open up the initiative tracker?
Okay, so
So the initiative tracker is the upper right-hand corner of the room. You'll see the little grayish kind of buttons. It's the one with the crossed swords. It's the combat tracker. It's called in Fantasy Grounds.
okay, can you know when we were told there's gonna be like an ambush coming and like people were like pulling out bombs and their weapons and whatever? Can I have pulled out my quarterstaff and told Olivia to defend?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. And
Okay.
I would assume you'd have your quarterstaff out while you're walking.
Yeah, yeah.
It-
I would assume I would too, just also to help me walk.
Yeah, you could have easily had Olivia defend. That's no problem at all,
hmm
since none of you were surprised.
Okay, great.
I'm going to go ahead and move into Scarlet Einhander's stance, holding my rapier out in an on guard position, and move
On guard, you could.
move
Oh,
up.
shit.
I'm
That's a
gonna back
nice
up to this
stance.
rock here. This is a bigger rock.
Yeah, it's a sizable rock. It's almost 15 feet across and about 5 feet high.
Move to there, keeping my back to the rock. Okay,
Oh,
that
all right.
should be it for me. And let me get the downward button for the combat tracker onto my quick tools, so I can just hit that from there without having to open the combat.
Where? So we saw them
Good
right
idea.
here.
Can you see
No.
them? Up in-
You can see the pink squares up here.
Yeah, the top right.
Oh, now I see them. Okay, I didn't because my map was too
Yeah,
far
your
the other
tokens are
way.
on, but I see the squares.
Okay, so 5,
Still one
10,
there.
10, 15, 25, 30, and I probably can't see them, can I?
Yes, you can see them. You can see them in the woods. They don't have any cover.
Then I'm going to use a move action to start my hypnotic stare at the closest one to me.
What's the range on that?
30 feet? Is he
30
30
feet?
feet?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Oh, don't
Dark.
believe so.
Ah, damn it.
You'll see he's farther than 30.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's farther than 30.
Oh, it's a swift action anyways, but I'm going to set ready in action to throw a jolt at the first one that comes within range.
Okay.
Because that is 30 feet.
All right.
I guess I'll
Old
scare him
salt.
next round.
Okay, so we can see them. What knowledge do we need for gnolls? Is it knowledge nature?
Knowledge local.
Knowledge local. It's been so damn long since I've been down here. Forgot everything about the old bastards.
And for a common humanoid like a gnoll, I'll let you roll it
Untrained?
untrained. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
All right. So we've got some general knowledge for Denver, or for Denver and Old Salt, probably. Let's see what Old Salt
Yeah,
gets.
but I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
he doesn't have it on his sheet. That's what I'm sitting here looking for. I guess it's because he didn't. Do I just roll a straight intelligence
Yeah, just roll
check?
D20. and,
intelligence
yeah,
check.
just do an intelligence check. That's good too. All right. Get 2 tidbits of information. Old Salt knows both. This muscular hyena-headed humanoid is a gnoll, an evil race of creatures that typically prefer intelligent beings for food because they scream more. Gnolls usually only speak their own language. This result also reveals all humanoid traits. So, gnolls are nocturnal carnivores driven by hunger and little else. They dislike giants and most humanoids, but will sometimes make alliances with such creatures so long as it means a plentiful supply of food. They're generally violent and driven by food, which you would interpret you to be.
Gotcha. Okay, so
And the actual physical description is haunched and feral, this furred hyena-headed humanoid stands slightly taller than the average human.
And I hate their damn laugh. All right, so move action. He's going to dismount and tie off Bill next to this wagon here because he actually didn't put any points in ride. I figure it's been so long that he's rusty, but and then he's gonna 5-foot step towards the back so you can keep an eye out.
All right.
Do you have
So, Lambert?
background music going or?
No, I don't.
I do. I'll turn it off.
That's okay.
You hear it?
Okay, well, it was so faint. I was trying to figure out what it was. What it was.
Okay.
Yeah,
going
I got it
out,
very
so
faint, so it wasn't coming across.
I had a hyena queued up, but I can't find it.
You have to do it the old-fashioned way. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Shittily. Okay, so Lambert. There you go. Lambert, your action is off.
That was pretty good.
Wow. That sucks. That's a touch spell and I miss from breach.
All right. So this gnoll is charging through the underbrush and through the field, and he finishes his charge right in front of Denvir. He lashes out with a spear. Let's see here. Oh, it's trouble. And just clips him in the side.
Denvir attempts to knock the spear to the side, but unfortunately, the Knoll's charge is too powerful and it penetrates through, striking him in the chest. A thick blue blood drips from the wound.
Oh, Denver, you're oozing again.
This second Knoll, he seemed to be a little more hunkered down behind the tree, and he pulls out from cover. He doesn't have a clear path to charge, but he's raising his spear and he's howling at you. Oh, well, not like a wolf, but like a hyena, kind of a yak, 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 kind of a
Coyote howls, which are
kind of like
yips.
that.
The yips.
Yips, yeah, that was the word I was looking for. Grand break.
Yes.
Your blood's flowing now. You've seen your combats take a hit. Your comrades take a hit.
Throw a bomb
See
at
these-
him. He's fire resistant as well.
I see a red circle behind the guy on the horse.
That's mine. That's my
Oh,
circle.
the map hasn't loaded yet for you?
The creatures haven't loaded. We see red squares.
Yeah, the creatures haven't loaded.
Oh, okay. That's
Target
weird.
via the combat tracker. That's number 3 right by Denvir that I'm
That's a
pointing
good
at.
idea. Yeah.
Yep, there we go.
I was having the same
yeah.
problem, but I figured it was just loading. Yeah.
So this was
One,
this
two.
circle was for my so I know where I was moving to.
Oh, okay.
6.
Because I'm last, I have to remember things. I'm old.
That is all my movement.
You can do a charge. You've got a straight line, no impediments to that
Do
spot.
I? Where was I? Like right here? Right here?
Yeah.
Yep.
Ish.
Yeah, it's a straight line with no impediments.
Yep.
All right, I will charge.
All right, let me throw charge on you here. Okay,
And
so
I'm labeling the which knows a witch with the pen.
okay, cool. So in order to attack,
Yes.
can you see it to Actually, yeah, that's the way to do it. We'll take your attack roll and just drop it on knoll number 3 in the combat tracker. Just right in the combat tracker.
And I grab the dice and just drop it on it.
Just drop it right on knoll number 3. Yeah.
Right.
All right. So it didn't target him, but it's a miss. Oh, it did
target him.
Very good. Okay, excellent. So the knoll with blue blood on his spear kind of bats your sword away as you close. And then at the very bottom of the combat tracker, you'll see like a golden arrow down button. And it says next actor when you hover over it. Just click that when you're done your turn.
Hey.
Olivia.
So she's been told to defend, but she probably just assumes that means me.
Yep, or your party, who she knows fairly well, having spent the last month with them.
Well, yeah, Denver just got hit, so she's gonna waddle forward 5, 10, 15. Sorry. Yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20, 5, 10, 15, 20. And she's just like scuttling over there.
All right, knoll number 2.
I'll give her the ambush predator, so she's going around, you know.
Hey, Cheryl.
Hey, Cheryl.
Hello.
Hey, good looking.
So this knoll approaches brandishing his spear, hoping to cause this rather small alligator to back off.
You gonna try to intimidate my gator?
He doesn't have the skill for it.
Okay.
Intimidate.
Okay. Yeah, get him, Olivia. Shalelu! And I'm gonna cast Shalelu on my weapon and move 20 feet, 5, 10, 15, 20. So I cast Shalelu on my quarterstaff, and I'm just like, I'm just kind of like beating it into my hand like I'm gonna fucking hurt you, kind of, you know?
Yeah, and these gnolls are also making the same kind of motion, trying to intimidate you guys as well.
Oh, what am I? I don't know why I'm targeting these guys for stuff. Okay. Anyway, that's it. Oh, right, because of a right. Okay. I was wondering why I was acting weird. Okay.
All right. Next round. Okay, so at the end of the last round.
Got him again. What the fuck?
At the end of the last round, you can hear the sounds of battle coming from the rear of the caravan as well. Couple shouts, a couple screams, couple gnolls yowl in pain. Old Salt.
You're took over after 8 because I got a conference call meeting tomorrow morning at 8:30.
Okay, he's going to move up to see if he can get a better look. How do you do the counter? Does it use the pointer?
I'm not sure what you mean.
Target the.
It's shift click on you click on yourself and then shift click on the target.
I can't seem
You
to.
just control click.
Okay,
Well,
there it
if
goes.
the token's not there, it doesn't work.
It's control click on the combat tracker. You control click on the creature that you're targeting.
Okay. Pardon me.
That'll work.
There you go. Yep.
There we go. You got 2 gnolls targeted. 1 and 2. If you want to untarget it, just control click on it again.
Well, darn it.
Which one are you trying to go for?
Well, I was trying to measure the distance between me and it. That's what I was saying.
I gotcha. Yeah, so once you target it, the arrow should show up.
It's basically like I think 35 feet.
Yeah, it's not because they're for whatever reason. Rick, did you drag them from the combat tracker onto the map, or?
It's because we don't see the tokens.
I did it from my.
There are no tokens.
Yeah.
Okay, my encounter. Okay.
Tokens?
Okay, so let's do this then. Since none of them are hurt, I'll get rid of those.
Not on the combat tracker either, so they maybe don't have tokens at all.
Okay, alrighty. No, I did them on. So that's 2. Thank you, Karaki. Appreciate that. And then I'll get rid of this one here. There we go. I did it right from my my encounter that I set up.
Give it the combat tracker though.
What's that?
You still can't target them.
Can't target them?
Via the map.
Which one?
Just on the combat tracker. Again, I don't think they actually have tokens. Do you have tokens in the?
Yeah, I'm using custom tokens. Could that be the problem?
Maybe. Yeah.
Do you see the tokens in the combat tracker
Yes.
for the gnolls? Okay.
Yes.
So
We don't see the tokens anywhere.
Yeah, it could be that's the problem.
Yeah. I
Okay.
don't see them either.
All right. Then.
That's weird. Are they tokens from?
Well, which one is
token-
1 and which one is 2? Because I can't tell.
on the map, I've put which ones they are. 3 is the one by Denver and Brambig. 1 is the farthest away. 2 is in the northern one.
Yeah, I don't see your drawing on the map either.
Yeah, I don't see it either.
Oh, you don't see my pencil marks? Okay. So this one's number 3, the one I put a square on. Number 2 will have a circle. And 1 just doesn't get one.
Okay.
Okay, you put a square over square. Genius. Fucking genius.
Well, you see my 5-foot square. And you
the
see my
circle on that
5-foot
map.
circle.
Okay,
And
so
number-
I'm going to target the one that's on those guys down there then.
I hope I don't have to go back through every encounter that I built and rebuild every one.
I hope not too.
I guess that's no number 1. Okay, so he will use a precise bomb so he doesn't blow
Null
up.
number 3 is the square.
Yeah, null number 3 is the square right in front of Grandbrig in Denver. Null number 2 is the one by Olivia.
I cannot seem to target him at all.
Target them in the combat tracker.
You have null number 1 targeted right now.
Yeah.
In the combat tracker.
Oh, now you have
There you
null
go.
number
Now
2.
you have null 2. Yeah,
Null-
now you
null
got
2?
Nobody.
It didn't go to 3? Damn it.
No, you got it right. Yeah, there you go. Now 3's targeted.
Okay, sorry. It's always a learning curve going back
It's
into Fantasy Grounds.
I didn't know you guys couldn't see the minis.
Yeah, it's weird. They're just pink squares for us.
Okay. These ones are custom made, so that might be part of it. Maybe they just haven't loaded.
Maybe they're too high res.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's possible too. Yeah, I don't
You
really.
know, if you put high res on our character tokens, it will crash Fantasy Grounds. I've done it accidentally enough.
Okay, where's my bomb attack? I'm looking at the bombs now.
You're in actions, so you go down to the bottom of your screen. It just says bomb. So if you want to hit the cast,
So go down all the way to the bottom of your screen, Jamie, and see if it's. Oh, okay, it does have that.
Okay, I had to open it up. Alright.
Yeah, if all the way down the bottom of that tab, if you've got mode combat and display actions, it should have those roles for you right next to them. But if it says display summary, it won't. It'll just have your descriptions. If you change it to actions, it'll give you the action buttons.
Okay, missed. Okay, so that sucks.
any splash damage on them.
No, I used precise bombs so it wouldn't set the people I like on fire. I can't
Okay.
find too many of them. So I just miss it completely.
Grandbrick.
All right.
I lost the map or something. It went to loading. Well,
I'm gonna smite evil.
All right.
They're not evil. They're just hungry. That's all.
They're
evil.
Evilishly hungry.
All right. So smite evil. I'll put that effect on you. Let's see here. There we go. Should be good to go.
It's Knoll 3 in front of me, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Null 3. So 15 is a hit. The smite comes through.
And the damage is 1d8 slashing on him.
Oh, with one shot. Null number 3 falls to the ground. Howl of pain.
Perish, you filthy beast!
You just hear them yipping to each other.
I will 5-foot step up and end my turn.
All right, excellent. Good work. Grandbrig, first to bring down a foe.
well, I softened them up for you.
He was
Downveer.
dodging the bomb. That's why Grandbig was able to impale
Denver
him.
moves here and then begins doing a tumbling move along like so. Let's do an acrobatics check. See if I can avoid attacks of opportunity.
You beat a 13. You're good.
Maybe just a little bit.
No, if only that would stick for my roll, but it's not going to. All right, so then
Success.
what I'm doing is called a offensive roll, and it makes him flat-footed to my attack. And is that Knoll 2, right?
Yeah, it is Null 2, yes.
Okay, let's see, flat-footed. Put it on actually him. And let's see. Target him. Oops, on target roll 3. Okay, and do my attack. Ooh, there we go.
Ooh,
Oh,
on fire.
A critical hit, nice.
oh my god, is your
He
curse
dead.
broken?
He dead.
Let's see. I gotta put flat-footed back on him. Where we go? Let's see. Flat-footed. Apparently, I set it up for only one action, but apparently, it only stuck for one roll. So I'll put that back on him, and then I'll put the extra 1d6 damage I get for this onto me, and then we're gonna do a whole shit ton of damage to the guy.
So he's dead. Yeah. Almost minimum damage. He's only at 5 hit points? You kidding me?
That can't be right.
Good, now run to the back and see what the hell
You
going
have-
on.
That is completely
You have
not
the
right.
variable-
It didn't do the critical damage.
Oh, you did
It
yourself.
was die 6s and not die 8.
Well, no, you hit yourself.
You hit yourself.
Okay. Well, that's fucking weird. Okay. So let's take that. Oh, I dragged it onto myself. I don't know where the. Oh no, that's right damage.
There we go. Yep.
So let's we got 5 damage on him, I guess.
You can roll your. What was supposed to be a D8?
But that wasn't the crit damage though, because I need an extra. Should I change it to crit and then put that on him?
Is it
Yeah.
because of precision that one of the precision?
Well, it's got precision plus I get die 6 for the type of attack that I had on top of it. So
It should be 3d6, no?
it should be 4d6 plus 1 is what. Or plus
Okay.
2.
Is it?
2. So it's just another die 6 plus 1 if you want me to just roll that.
Sure.
'Cause that way I keep all those little rolls I already had. And there's
Yeah,
another little roll
I'll
for
do
them.
it manually. So that was 7 points total.
4d6 plus 2 damage, I managed 7 damage.
Woo! Yeah.
That is some special action.
Wow.
And you'll note that this Knoll seems a bit hardier than the last.
You know, I'm just gonna go back to saying that this game is cursed because he just rolls 20, 19, 20, and then does 1, 1, 2, 1 on his damage.
Yeah.
That's just cancer.
That's crazy.
He's
6
always
damage
been
on a
quick.
crit.
He's always been quick out the gate, but not much for
Oh,
stamina.
Crap.
actually, I do another die 6, so let me. There you go. Have another
Oh,
6.
there it is.
Okay. And he's still
because
up.
I'm also in the Scarlet Einhander stance, which I do basically 2 die 6 with my rapier when I'm in that. But
Okay.
the die 6 for the attack I did, and then die 6 for him being flat-footed.
All right. So 13 points of damage total.
13 points of damage. So at least I did okay damage for all that.
So this knoll is still up.
Yeah. Okay. I'm a dead man. I'm singing. Okay.
Okay. So
Okay. So I use random hit points for creatures. So
which I
I
wish Chewie had, but it doesn't. Okay, so I'm going to take a 5-foot step. I'm in close enough range to use a swift action to hypnotic stare number 1.
okay.
And secondly, can't remember. Can you, if you have a swift action, can you use a move action for it, or does it count? It's been a hot minute since I played. First,
Can you use a move action first and then do a swift action? Yeah.
no. Use swift.
Use a move
Downgrade a
action.
swift to a move action.
It takes-
Because I got 2 swift actions.
Move
but I
to
don't think I
swift,
can use
yes. Yes.
it. I can.
Move to
Okay.
swift, yes.
Then I'm going
But
to use
you
my
can't
move.
Swift
action.
move.
No.
Yeah. Then I'm going to use my move action to just actually take a nat 10 to intimidate him for a 19,
Okay.
or demoralize to put shaken on him, because I am 95% positive he won't be able to resist that. So
Yeah, it's 10 plus CR
10 plus
PR plus their wisdom modifier or something.
plus a wisdom modifier.
Yeah.
All right. Which is 10 plus the CR. All right. So he is shaken, and it's for every 5 passed.
every 5 increases by another round.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to tell you how long it lasts,
Okay.
but you know from the look in his eye that he's never seen the likes of you before,
Yeah.
And-
So
and it has an effect.
yep. And I will put it on.
Damn.
Okay.
Oh, I
you
put it on him. I put it on him for him.
Okay. And then I accidentally passed my turn, but I didn't mean to, because I got one more. My move action
Yep. Go get him.
my standard action to cast Jolt at him.
All right. That's a hit.
him. So he's also being I'm staring at him partially, so he takes 1d3 plus 1d6. And the 1d6 did not apply, so I mean,
Okay. So 4 points. All right. Excellent.
wow.
This is
These
not
ones are
enemy,
damaged.
Not targeting anybody. It's just a test. Okay, it is gonna roll. Very good.
See if they really are cursed.
No, I was just making sure that it's rolling what I need to roll. That I didn't do something wrong on my stance.
Somebody's fudging my dice.
Okay. So now my turn is ended.
All right.
Oh, so the effect is on me. So why didn't it do that on him? I'll figure it out. But go ahead for Noel number.
Knoll number 1.
Noel number shits his pants.
He does. So he, instead of coming towards you and facing Grandbrig, he tries to go for the easier prey and gang up with his buddy on Denvir.
At least his attack is lowered. Offsets that
it's-
flanking.
And he misses. He's got a. His nerves are getting the best of him.
Move out of the way.
And his comrade tries to do the same. Oh, wrong guy.
That's what I want to say to you. You in my way. I was gonna charge at him.
It's a hit.
Just go around.
Ooh.
Entering shutdown mode.
I can't go around and charge where you. You know how short
Ooh.
I am.
So the distraction of the knoll coming up on Denvir from the other side has him turn just a little bit as the second knoll, the one that he just stabbed, returns the favor and stabs him right in the side. Denvir's knees go out from underneath him.
Ugh, leave it to Lambert to not to step in between. We all saw this coming.
Lambert fights from behind and scares people.
No sweater for you this Christmas.
I'm hot enough as is. I don't need a sweater.
No sweater for your kids then. Damn.
Those ungrateful sons of bitches. Don't give them anything.
Knoll
Olivia,
number 3 is bleeding out as Olivia moves in.
Olivia charges.
Like an actual charge or just a
Yeah.
flavor charge?
No, like a charge. Like she's open mouth. Like fucking. You know when a gator like jumps out of the water?
Yep.
Full on charge, teeth, going in.
All right.
And that's two? That's two, yeah.
Yeah, I put it on there for you. Put the effect on for you.
Yeah, I was
Oh, Olivia.
These buttons on damage are bullshit.
Oh, wow. That for sure he was going down. Okay,
yeah,
he's
and just fucking bites onto his fucking leg and
between the horrific gash that Denver made in his midsection and Olivia clamped down on his legs. He doesn't have much left. Tamia.
I'm like waving my stick like, I'll fucking kill all of you! 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Oh, I'm gonna get the 20 and then I'm gonna stabilize Denver with my spell. Fucking bullshit. Olivia, kill it!
All right.
Oh shit, Lambert's going again.
Just 1 second before we start round 3.
Okay.
Can you see the hyena on the map? Up past the tree in the top right corner.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, so that mini came up.
Yes.
Okay, so that's a non-custom mini. So maybe it's my custom minis that does it.
Maybe it is too high res.
Could very well be. Okay. Okay, so
If you reduce the size of the mini and try again, it may work.
Yeah, get the 50 pixels.
okay. I was just pulling them up on. I was doing them online. So
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta put them in a paint and then put it at 50, resize the 50 pixels and then you're good to go.
yeah, I was using an online one that made it. I just dragged the picture into it and then.
Oh yeah, I know that one.
So now I know better.
I used to do that. It's like mini clip.
Token roll or token stamp.
Yeah, this is some VTT token thing. Let's see, what's it called? It's just called the Faithful Force, I think. Shout out to our friends at the Faithful Force, the good token maker. That
I'm just like, what are we, the new Glass Cannon podcast? Like, hey, shout out to our homies. Not sponsoring this video.
actually, there's some good stuff on there for making things. I like going in there and using their things. Lambert, round 3. The sounds of battle from the rear of the caravan, some 60, 70 feet away. Fever pitch. You've got 2 gnolls, both badly injured, and you can hear something else is coming out of the trees.
So I'm going to keep on going after number 1, which I scared the shit out of.
Mm-hmm.
Because I do extra damage for that one.
You can tell that he's still he's kind of eyeing you off to the side.
So let's see if my effect will make this work right. Okay, and If target, and then let me roll. Still not doing the
Okay,
so 3 in all.
3. Okay, so he is badly burned from your shocking jolts. Anybody speak Knoll?
No.
No.
I speak fuck you. That's about it. Thankfully I can do it with the glare. I don't actually have to say shit. And so attack. I have to switch my stare target to change that. So no, that's my turn.
Right. Denver, I believe you are
Try not to die.
He's stable.
stable.
Oh.
So you just move on to the next person.
Okay. So, Knoll number 1 grabs a hold of Denver's arm and starts dragging him.
Oh, hell no.
He gets this far in his full round action.
Oh no!
What's that?
Did that? Oh no, number 1. Okay, never mind. Sorry.
That number 2.
Yeah.
Knoll number 2 takes 1 stab at Olivia with his spear.
Her AC. Oh wait, she charged, right? Never mind. That's where she charged.
Yeah, she still gets the charge on. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay. And then he backs up 5 feet to try and cover his comrade's escape. Knoll number 3 is yet to stabilize.
Olivia was given a command to kill it. So she's gonna try to kill it.
So let me take the charge off
yeah.
there. Yeah. I thought it would drop on his own.
That's number 2?
That's number 2.
Yes, Knoll 2.
That's my fucking girl! That's my fucking girl! It's my baby
It
girl!
did! Finally!
Fucking, she like turns to his leg and is like freaking like thrashing her head back and forth, ripping that whole leg off.
And then Knoll goes down.
And I'm gonna charge the one that's taking Denver away. Like, what do you think you're doing with my friend? Hey, you! I'm talking to you. And I'm gonna, let me go ahead and move to me.
Let me throw a charge on you.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. There you are.
Oh yeah, where you think you're going? Hey, Shalelu, you got a nice little Shalelu to your face. Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
There we go. Brings him down.
You see like a short dwarf just like fucking charging for like with waving her stick in the air like, I'll fucking hit you with the stick, and just beat him in the face with the stick.
I see you just trying to make some meat paste once he's on the ground. You try to take my friend? It ain't Lambert. You can't take him.
Olivia, come here. Defend me.
So Granberry, you can see in the forest that there's you know what a hyena looks like. They're fairly common in the plains of the Hold of the Sea Princes. You've seen several packs of them in your travels. There's at least one in the forest. As of yet, it hasn't moved out of the forest, but it's moved up towards the edge of the clearing. So this is the first time you've spotted it.
All right, I'm going to run up here and try to intimidate it.
Okay.
It's like an actual hyena, right?
Yeah, it's an actual hyena. Just got a picture here for you.
All right, I'm gonna like slam on my shield, my sword. Bah! You beast!
All the pictures that come up easy would be that one.
Yeah.
I know, right?
The one you don't need. So let's see here. CR plus wisdom.
-4 for not the right language. Thank you, Hypnotic Stare, for making shit easy.
All right. See ya.
What?
You dish your sword at him, and The hyena's kind of, it can see that it's outnumbered. Oh, I'm sorry, Randy. I clicked that by mistake. Anything else that you wanted to do?
No.
Okay. Old Salt.
10 plus hit dice plus wisdom.
Hit dice plus wisdom.
We were saying Sierra, I'm like, wait a minute. That's not right.
Okay, he is going to move to the back and see what he sees. Does he see anything here?
Okay. Yeah. He sees in the back. He can see that the caravan guards have fared much the same as you, as your group. There's 3 gnolls that look like they're escaping off into the distance, but there's 3 dead gnolls, and also one of the caravan guards looks like he has a badly broken leg, like to the point where it's coming through his boot.
Bag leg for him.
Well, that's smart.
I don't think there's
But
anything you can do with heal in this. Plus, I can't get to him this round anyway. But
Yeah, it does look like the gnolls have broken off an attack at the back.
I accidentally closed my map. Help!
Double click your, and then double click the token. You can do first aid for 15.
So if you open up your sheet and you double click on your token, it should open the map. Although maybe not, because I've got custom tokens on all you guys and nothing. We're still using your portrait picture.
okay. Well, he'll move to wherever the guard is. I guess prepare to do first aid.
Okay. So you can take a double move. You can move like your move's 30, so it'd be 60 feet. Okay. Yeah. So you're most of the way to the back of the caravan, and a couple of the guards have dragged him back towards the wagon. So next round you'll be able to administer first aid.
Okay. Intern.
All right, and the hyena, seeing as all his masters are dead, and you guys have an organized front, he breaks off combat. So unless you want to pursue him into the woods, we'll call an end to this fight right here.
Yeah. Who needs to be healed?
Denver.
Denver.
Yeah, Denver's
And a
badly
random
hurt.
guard.
A flavor guard.
Grandberry, get your ass over here.
I actually don't have any healing on me yet.
What?
Somebody
Alright,
has
well-
potions, right?
Well, lucky for you all, Mamma Mia knows
Denver.
how to fucking roll some healing here.
I'm going to use first aid on the guard.
I'm gonna use first aid on fucking Denver. What's wrong with all of you?
You got it. As you see that, as I'm looking to see if there's anything valuable on this.
I trust you to take care of
no.
him.
Good God, and right by the edge of the forest, you're running off.
Yeah, time is of the essence, dear.
Wait a minute, Grandvic, are you first aiding this gnoll that I'm pickpocketing?
No, I'm looking for the guard that got down there. I can't see pictures.
Yeah, they're not on the map.
They're not over here.
He's
Flavor
over here, you
goods.
blind bastard!
You won't fart. You know, there's an easy person to heal right over here. Good God.
Forgive me. I traded my sight for muscles.
Oh God.
Then why don't you have either?
I don't got a healer's kit, but I got, you know, just like rip up a piece of my scarf, you know, just wrap it around wherever he got stabbed. Slap his cheek a little bit. Yeah, you okay? So what's the healing for first aid?
Just to stabilize them, basically.
Yeah.
Well, he's already been stable.
Yeah.
I've been stabilized my magic, so.
You can use treat deadly wounds, but that takes about an hour. And you have to pass a DC. You have to pass the DC by 5 to add like your wisdom to the healing. Otherwise, it just heals 1.
Well, get 1 hit point then. I'm gonna lift this motherfucker over my shoulder and bring him to the carts. All right, let's go. How much do you weigh?
Probably quite a bit.
I figured you might be weighing quite a bit, but I can. Well, I can
I'll
drag
help.
650 pounds, so I can just drag him.
Yeah, he's not. He doesn't weigh that much.
I'll help carry him.
You can bring him
drag our friend
around.
through the
With
mud.
a heal check, brings him back to
Now you wanna
consciousness.
help.
So your heal check brings him back to consciousness. So Denver comes around. I guess you got maybe some herbs that some smelling herbs or something like that.
There you go, buddy.
You stabilize him. Applied pressure to the wound. The blue blood is odd. It's always struck you as odd.
It's Denver.
And Old Salt in the back takes a look at the man's leg. If you don't have any magical healing, he might lose that part of his leg.
Oh well, he might lose that leg. That's nasty. He made his check for treat deadly wounds.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that should keep him alive until we get to Kusnir.
Oh, you have to hit healer's kit. I don't think he has a healer's kit.
I don't think anyone does.
It's expensive.
It is expensive.
Healing people's expensive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no healer's kit. He doesn't have a healer's kit yet.
Yeah. Welcome back to first edition.
I feel like the name Denver is a reference to Detroit.
Become
Anyway,
human.
Well, yeah.
Okay, so after the fray, Lambert's kind of searching through. Do you have knowledge local as a skill, Lambert? Lambert,
History.
history. Okay.
That's
So you're
the only one
searching
I'm
these
taking.
knolls. These knolls actually seem extremely. You've seen knolls in the Hold of the Sea Princes as part of armies. These guys are extremely ill-equipped. Of these three, one looks underfed, as if the other two had maybe been bullying it and taking its food. They really have.
Dead.
Yeah, they bleed out after a few rounds.
Also, as I loot the bodies, I make sure to plunge a knife in the skulls. Make sure you're dead.
Oliver.
Make sure you're dead.
Olivia's eating a leg.
Can
Ooh,
I
free
do
reference
anything
for
here
you,
with
Olivia. Lucky.
Can I learn anything with Lord military commanders? See if there's anybody who would employ gnolls around here.
Yes, you know for sure that the Scarlet Brotherhood armies would definitely employ gnolls. Gnolls, hobgoblins, and orcs are the three favorite humanoid go-tos, as well as Olman slaves. Olmans are basically Central American, like Mexican, Peruvian, Ecuadorian, that kind of like Aztecian, or what's the M one?
Mayan.
For Mayan, yeah. They're basically the Greyhawk version of like Central American people, indigenous people. They also use those slaves in their armies as well. These guys definitely not equipped the same as a force of gnolls who was actually outfitted by the Scarlet Brotherhood. These guys are decked out in let's see here. You get a grand total of 3 clubs, and clubs are basically nothing more than just wooden, just shaped wooden sticks. They have 3 sharpened spears that are really pretty primitive, and the armor that they wear is just pieced together hide armor. So these guys look like they are an unorganized raiding band looking to capitalize, as opposed to anybody better equipped and sent to do something specific. They don't have any coin, and it doesn't look like they have any supplies.
Mangy much?
I got 3 pieces of firewood as I pick up their clubs. They're misshapen,
That'd be
piece of
good.
crap clubs.
Clean the blood off them first. It's smelling up the camp.
I'm not even sure if I want to bring their hide because they're probably thinking, "Who the hell wants to buy these these
So-
stinky ass hides?"
Is there no sign of Edensor?
Yeah, Edensor's he's in the back. He's trying to see who's hurt, who's able to continue. Did we lose anything? Does anybody
Well, let's
need
talk to him.
extra help?
Let's talk to Edensor. Old Salt. Spur Bill back that direction.
Come on, old Bill. I knew you'd hang
Yeah.
in there tough.
Edensor was back where you were, where the guard was.
I'll help Denver hobble back with his 1
Yeah.
HP.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Salt
please
just
don't
looked
let
at the
us
leg and he's like,
Yeah, that's bad.
I believe he didn't have a healing kit.
And
Actually, they have a couple healing kits in the caravan, just for like a first aid kit kind of thing
Okay, well, cool. Well, then he can
for
do that.
situations like this. Yeah.
Have these knoll attacks been going on for a while? What got them stirred back up?
I haven't seen one up here. I have a couple bandit attacks last time through. I haven't seen gnolls up here. In the hold, definitely. I would expect that down on the plains of the hold for sure. But
Well, that's not Scarlet Brotherhood gear. Something fishy's going on.
they're poor ass
this-
gnolls.
it just looks like a hunting pack, just a desperate hunting pack. After the first show of force, I would have expected them to flee. They don't usually attack when they have smaller numbers.
And they try to take Denver away, but Shalilu.
How is Denver? Is he okay?
Oh, he's
No.
hurt, but he's a living.
Well, I commend you. Thank you for all you've done. So let's try to get moving before there might be more out there. Let's try to get moving to get to Kusnir before dark.
What's really funny, Denver, is that you were all talking about how weird the old bags, but you went down first. You gotta wait for these old bags to keep up,
But Denver, you're conscious, but you're staggered.
Okay, so
They brought you around.
okay, is my hit point still negative?
Your hit points is still negative, but you're actually conscious and able to interact.
Okay. So not really do anything without risking injuring and killing myself. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Again.
If you're able to heal yourself and stuff like that, you can do that.
Share a drink with me. I was like,
He takes a sip of whiskey and he's like, bleh. Fucking
well,
dies.
I got like a couple gallons of Applejack beer, whiskey, cider.
I don't know if you can-
cider.
I don't know if you can do anything with your nanites or anything like that.
No, just the +4 to a skill roll is a nanite surge.
Oh, okay.
No nanite healing or anything like that. It's alright.
I'm gonna hoist her into the cart. There you go.
I'm still working on that infusion formula, but soon I'll perfect it.
So Old Salt's going to wander over to the edge of the tree line and see if he can tell where these guys came from, just to get an idea.
Okay. Absolutely.
My functions are at an all-time low. I do apologize. I seem to be facing a malfunction.
I told you not to call him a glass cannon. It always hurts his feelings.
So Edensor kind of looks oddly at you, and
You could say you're rusty. Do you
he
sleep?
he hasn't put it together that you're not like you're humanoid. Obviously, he understands
Right.
that, but with being so many different races, like you're traveling with an Ifrit and stuff like that, he doesn't know enough about mechanics or anything like that to put it together that you're an android. But you can tell that he thinks that this is unexpected for him to see you like this. He wasn't expecting a reaction like that. And Old Salt. Okay, so you can see roughly around this area that they've been maybe waiting here and probably back about another 50 feet or so, there's the you find a bunch of scat and just the remains of a couple rabbits and squirrels that they've caught. So they've kind of been maybe just staking out this area of the road. And it looks like there's a total of upwards of maybe 10 of them, which by your counts, 6 or 7 have been killed and several have fled deep into the forest past where you can see any sign of them.
Okay.
But it looks like they've been kind of staking out this area, waiting for someone to wander through.
Kind of coming from the north.
Up from the north, definitely from the north.
Okay, very good. Well, he'll just log that in his database.
If you look at the old Berghoff map, the north is where the actual woods start in earnest. It's fairly lightly forested along the tree line, and for about 3 or 4 miles. But then the actual deep woods starts. What we'll do here is we'll take a break, and I am just gonna go to the washroom and grab a drink, and then we'll pick it up in Kusnir.
All right.
All right.
Very good.
Sisters.
We chilling.
That's just going to take a couple days for Denver to get all his health back.
You don't have anybody who can do hit points back? I guess
No.
Tim has to pray for those spells, right?
I thought the other guy was able to heal, so I just didn't.
Oh yeah, I don't think paladins.
I think it's level 3 he gets it, because he's being the hospitalist where he gets the channels. I think
Yeah.
it's level 3 he said he gets it.
Yeah, same with Salt. He's got to get infusion first.
Got to get infusion.
Low levels, really scarred.
I can provide long-term care.
Hey.
It's 3
It's a-
days long-term care
Good thing there's no rush.
for us. Wait a minute, it doesn't take 10 minutes to heal? That's long-term care.
Yeah, so Salt will see if he can try to get a hold of one of those healing kits from Edensor.
In case more
Yeah,
of those
same.
gnolls attack.
It's right back here in this wagon in the first aid kit.
Denvir takes off his jacket and his shirt, and he starts sewing his shirt together with a crafter's kit he's got in the wagon.
Okay. So after
Repairing the holes.
That's fine.
so instead of like burying the gnolls, Edensor has a couple people dragging them off to the tree line. He says these gnolls, if they're desperate enough, they'll eat their own. So perhaps that'll keep them from attacking someone else on the road.
Lambert would say that's a horrible idea. That means they survive. I'd rather them starve to death.
Would you rather dig their graves, or be thinking something more like a funeral pyre?
Burn. Definitely
Oh.
burn.
I think the animals will dig their graves for them. Don't need to waste any time.
Yes, if
I
we
got some firewood as I pull out their clubs.
Well, we'll wait for you in Kusnir then.
yes, if you want, I'll leave Maclise back here with you while you do that. We should get the caravan moving though before they decide to come back.
Yeah, I'll go with y'all. Got to say I officially did this earlier, so I'm doing it now. I'm kind of gonna just rub my head and use one of my tricks on me. Implant a trick.
Alrighty.
Get your hands out of your pants. I told you not to do that.
Head. Where are your eyes looking, old man? You got a Freudian sight now?
Where's your left hand?
I don't know.
Alright, well the caravan gets moving. I imagine Salt and Tamia and Grambrig, those with the heal skill, are probably seeing to the wounded guardsmen and Denvir, making sure that they're okay on the trip, making sure that their wound is at least clean and doesn't fester and stuff like that. The guard's wound is it's less life-threatening than Denvir's, but
Just life. Disabled.
it looks like it's more life-threatening in it'll affect his quality of life going forward.
Oh, he's retired now too. Sorry.
That's what you get for making fun of my limb.
All right. So long-term care takes an hour, right? So that'll get you 1 hit point back.
Yeah, has anybody done it for him yet?
I rolled
I think
earlier.
Grandbig did.
Yeah.
And Camilla did.
Okay.
Yeah.
22, baby.
Okay, so he's good for now.
There we go. All right. So the caravan continues to roll through, and you get to Kusnir probably about half an hour before nightfall. The sun's going down. Just as you pull into town, the sees a palpable air of excitement as a lot of the townspeople come out to greet the caravan. You can tell that these people don't see a lot of traveling strangers, and among the caravan, or among the people out to greet, is Hurst.
Hey.
And he seems to be in charge. So the first thing he does is he goes up to McLeese and Edensor, and then he notices you guys right away, and he has a couple quick words with them, like if you want to do where you can store your cart and stuff like that. And I'll see to that man in a minute, but he rushes right over to you guys.
Hey.
I don't believe my eyes. I don't believe my eyes. The old man in front of you looks vaguely familiar as you realize that it's Cursed, the cleric of Pharasma that you knew long in your past. It seems that the years have weighed heavily upon him, but his voice and smile bring back pleasant memories of this kind man and your previous interactions. As I live and breathe, it's like the Lady of Fates has blessed us with a miracle, and all of you have come to me, my dear. You look as lovely as ever. I hope the roads were not too difficult. Greybrick, it's good to see you, my friend. The blessings of Istis upon you. Denver, Salt, and Lambert. It's like the answer to a prayer, my friends. It's so good to see you all again. Denver, you're hurt.
I was struck severely upon the road by the gnolls, yes. There is a man who is worse off, however. I do believe if he's not seen to, his leg may never heal properly.
I have a couple tinctures and poultices that will see to their health, and I will attend to you shortly.
I said it as best I could.
I'm sure you did a fine job, Salt. It's good to see you again.
Aye, and you as well, Cursed.
It seems the recovery of my combat skills has not proceeded as apace as I would have thought it might have.
I think he was trying to show off, but it didn't work out very good.
Okay, then word gets around to some people that there was a gnoll attack and stuff like that, and there's a little bit of a buzz and stuff. So basically what happens is the caravan sets up at the Lakeside Inn, which is on the map here. I think I made a lot of the buttons accessible. And also, the Lakeside Inn, next to it is the Church of All Faiths. And the Church of All Faiths has like a common room of sorts. Just a big empty room where people can gather. And some of the townsfolk are busy setting up cots and stuff like that for the guards of the caravan. And Curse ran home to get his kit. And he administers a potion of healing to the man and to Denver. So let's see here. So the guard will live, but it's going to take him a while to recover. And Denver gets back 3 hit points.
Yeah, that's working now. Let's see if I can work the rest of the way.
Oh. We type in a minute at the same time.
I'm just making
All right.
it safe.
So once everything gets sort of situated and settled down, once Curse has fulfilled his responsibilities and made sure that Ed and Soar's people are welcomed and seen to, and horses are put in their proper place and stabled and cared for, and wounded people are stitched up or healed. situated for the night, stuff like that, food for them. He comes up and he's got like a big, his arms are wide open and he's got like this big grin on his face. Never in all my days did I think I'd see you again. This is...
Oh, yeah?
Me either, my old friend. The years have not been kind to you, though. Must say.
Lambert says, I never saw you again. You're someone else. The other guy I remember was much younger.
Yes, and a bit thinner too, and had all his teeth.
It depends.
Yes.
Do you still have those special brownies?
Alright, you act like asshole! Be kind! Damn!
I did. I didn't say he looked horrible. I said he looked different.
Yes, 30 years will do that. 30 years is a gulf of time. You all look well. Extremely well. In fact, Denver, you've barely changed a bit. And I see a touch of gray there, Lambert, but
I'm all gray.
it's barely
I've always
visible.
been gray.
Like I've always been gray.
I've always been gray.
I've always been gray.
And I'm more salt than there is pepper. But like they say, if there's snow on the roof, doesn't mean there's not fire down below.
I think they make medicines for that alt salt.
Yes, I'm afraid most of my changes have been internal, rather than external.
So an attack from Knowles. This is...
Yes, they leapt from the trees, tried to drag old Denver off into the woods with them. Seem to be coming from someplace up north.
I do believe they intended to eat me. I don't think they would have found me very nourishing.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering what that blue blood tastes like. Oil? The oily?
Tastes like nickels.
Tastes like nickels.
He takes one of the many handkerchiefs he carries that he blotted with the blood with and offers it over to you.
I
If
sniff
you're
it.
truly curious.
I sniff it.
It smell.
I got a nice survival check here for you.
Smells like blue cotton candy.
Oh, sweet. Ooh. Lead Denver a little bit. We could sprinkle it over some, I don't know, some biscuits. Might be some nice sweet blueberry sauce.
I wonder what an android's blood would be.
It smells very, very coppery.
Oh, it smells worse than human blood. Jeez.
Okay, finally got it to work right. Well, it's just making a different damage.
Yeah. Oh yeah. By the way,
Essentially, it's a copper nitrate sort of based blood.
Cool. Oh, that's strong. That's potent right there. Curse. By the way, I read in the letter, which is beautiful, by the way. But would you like to meet Olivia?
Oh, you brought your ward. I did not see her at the caravan.
Oh, she's right here. And there's like
Oh.
gator noises at the bottom of her feet.
He kind of jumps back. Oh, I didn't see her. Oh,
Yeah, ambush predator. You know, you're not really supposed to see her.
this is Olivia. Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, she's a good girl. She really ripped the leg off that one of those gnolls.
Oh, that's handy. That's handy.
She is quite the sweetheart.
She really is.
He kind of reaches down and gives her a scratch.
Yeah. She likes that.
Lovely. I had a different conception of what I had heard.
Yeah, I know. It was funny when I read it. I laughed for a few minutes.
Oh, this is well. This is good. Had you had a young ward, I doubt you would have been able to make the trip. But this is marvelous.
Oh yeah, she's still a baby. Wait till she gets bigger.
Oh, we see them in the lake. They have quite a few, especially on the western banks. The fishermen tell us stories of some 15-footers.
Oh yeah, she's gonna get big. She's a girl after all, you know. A lot of females in the wild are just big animals.
Had you been living down near Westkeep long?
Oh, I just found a swamp to settle in, and this old coot followed me out there. We've been living together for a long time.
The Hool Marshes, yes. It's
I didn't know Olivia was that old.
No, she ain't that old. She baby. Oh no, I'm talking about you!
Oh, confound it.
You old coot. You came with me to the woods. The swamps. Yeah, like you followed me there.
Well, I'm old, but you don't have to rub it in. Like I say, I'm old for a reason.
Well, can I interest you in joining me for dinner and over at the Lakeside Inn, and perhaps a couple of mugs of beer or wine, whatever you.
That'd be good.
Yes, all of
The
the
food
above.
will be good.
I'll see to it that you all have the best rooms too. There's several rooms upstairs. We can definitely make sure that Worley is seeing to you as honored guests.
Oh yeah, will they accept alligators?
I will make sure that he does.
All right, that's good.
We'll have it over
And
the way.
Bill?
Yes, we'll put Bill up in. Okay, Bill. Oh yes, Bill.
It'll be
Give your
nice
horse
to
a
eat some
scratch.
finely cooked food. The food at the Abbey is not very good.
Oh, you'll be quite surprised. Lida is quite a cook. I wouldn't say she rivals you, Tamia, but
Who?
Worley's wife. You'll meet them. Come along. I'll introduce you.
What name did you say?
Lida. Lida is Worley's wife.
Okay. Alright, sounded
A little
somewhat
too
familiar.
A little too
Oh.
familiar there, Salty. But you sleep
I
with
mean-
the wrong woman.
Lambert will just go up to
Almost
Granbury.
demonic.
I'm salt,
Is it-
goddammit.
Said he said the name
Granville,
was
your memory's
Lydia.
gone.
What did I say? I called you Salt, didn't I? Did I call you Pepper? Like I called you Salt.
You said something that sounded like ooh and then ta at the end. Yeah.
I said you sleep with the wrong woman, old Salt.
Well,
Go,
they're,
go
they
clean
weren't
your
wrong
ears.
at the time.
A wizard always arrives when he means to.
This old bastard.
I make a pretty mean love potion.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
For me, you know.
Well, you got a little love potion to love yourself. That's pathetic.
Mean in that it always blows up the bedroom.
No,
Paying
we love you long
millions
time.
in damages.
Lambert will just say, just please keep your doors closed. And pat him out. I don't want to hear anything.
The same to you, devil face.
Devil face.
I don't miss you, old salts.
It's just like old times. Chris chuckles, his belly bounces up and down. He leads you over to the Lakeside Inn.
I mean,
I haven't let loose any monsters lately. Not quite yet, like old times. I haven't screwed up yet.
Well, you will if you get enough ale in you. I know I let loose a monster last night in the loo.
oh, don't remind me.
Ooh,
You filthy
That's why
old
we
Potter.
made you fix it up.
too many greens.
Yeah, I learned a lesson not to use the bathroom after you. Always before, he's been like, oh, I gotta use the bathroom. He's like, no, me first.
Well,
That's why Salt's always on latrine duty and we aren't. Because we don't make horrible concoctions that come out worse.
you don't exactly shit roses yourself. That
I was
dwarven
gonna say,
constitution.
I plead the fifth.
I found quite a few rocks in there.
Hey, you know, gravel's good for your gut.
If you're a cow.
If you're a dwarf, dumbass.
That's called beer. If there's
Gravel.
not beer in your gut, then you're dwarfing it wrong.
Oh, that's racist of you.
Says the one who's hanging around who's calling me devil face every day. Can't even
I
get the
play
right
Devil
race.
Face.
Well, you
Sick
have a
hanging out.
devil face.
Also, this man's batshit crazy. I don't know if he's actually like racist or anything. He's just weird.
All right, so you guys, you get to the inn, and Curse tells the innkeeper it's like a middle-aged half-elven man, dark hair. He hasn't started to gray yet. He says, Worley, we have some honored guests, some old friends of mine, have graced us with a visit. Push these chairs together here. Push these tables together, and have Lida. What's on the menu tonight, my dear? And she just looks out from the kitchen and smiles. She doesn't say anything. And
tails.
He says, "Do you have any special requests for Lida? She is quite a cook." Perhaps.
Good hearty stew, please.
Let's start something simple, like biscuits and gravy.
All right.
I like the way you think. Biscuits and gravy.
And a lamb's leg for my baby here.
Uncooked.
And a bag of
doesn't
oats
matter.
for Bill.
He doesn't really taste it.
I see. Yes. No.
How about just like a cheap piece of meat?
All right. Excellent.
And a bag
Denver?
of oats for Bill.
Denver, Lambert.
Stanford put it in chat.
Unfortunately, that. How about goose egg?
What? Dragon egg, you don't know it. It's when you take a turkey egg and you put lots of hot spices in it and make an omelet. It's all a thing in Greyhawk today. Or
Okay.
you can use a real dragon egg, but they'll usually murder you before you can get it. It's a bit too pricey.
Also, it's fucking
Except for my
wrong.
fucking grandson. You just see him kind of get a mad face.
Oh god, your grandson's a little shit. He's attacking dragons with getting the dragon eggs and make a fucking omelet.
He didn't attack him. He just spent the money for it. That dumb shit. It's why I'm out here making money.
Oh, you worry about the money, not the concept. The fact that he bought a fucking dragon egg to make an omelet.
I
You
will
eat
have
chicken
whatever.
eggs. You cook them, you eat them.
I will have whatever it is you're cooking in the pot all day long, as long as it's not your laundry.
That's
Hey.
fucked up.
Worley nods his head and then he takes the orders back to his wife.
Have you ever had that happen? As Lambert looked at Denver. I don't remember that happening. That's oddly specific, sir.
Please don't cook your laundry in my stew.
So in a minute or so, he comes out and he's got a bunch of mugs and a bunch of empty mugs and a big pitcher of beer and a bottle of wine. Just sits him on the table, and Curse says, "Thank you, Worley. We'll help ourselves." And he starts pouring you out whatever you want.
So, question is old Cursed the same as Papa Cursed, or is that two different people?
That is Papa Cursed.
Okay.
You knew him back in the day as a fairly powerful cleric of Pharasma. Pharasma is the god of the goddess of fates.
I know Pharasma was in Greyhawk.
see
The
here.
gods of death, she everywhere.
Oh, did I say Pharasma? I
Yes.
meant Istis. Pardon me. Istis.
I was like, Pharasma is like, she's the goddess of death from Galarian. She's my
She's
go-to goddess.
Everywhere.
I was
No.
like, Ken Lavore is the goddess of death in Greyhawk, as far as I remember.
Istis is the goddess of fate. Goddess of fate, destiny, divination, and the future. She's known as the Lady of her Fate and the colorless and all colored. Her symbol is a golden spindle with 3 strands. She's a Baclunic god. That just means the Baclunish people are kind of Arabic in origin, with a real world parallel. So his powers would lead to a lot of he was a decent healer back in the day, but most of his powers were divinatory. He had the ability to see into the future.
Back to the future.
But he seems to have Ista seems to have withheld her gifts as of late.
What you do? You make her angry?
As soon as I settled in here in this town, took up my work as a herbalist and an apothecary, and I can still brew a potion of healing and a potion of protection, but I'm unable to receive her miracles like I used to in the old days.
Yeah, it might be a sign.
I did take it as a sign, yes. It has tested my faith, but that's what faith is.
That's why I have none. Fuck them all.
Well, maybe someday. Maybe someday.
They're just as screwed up as the rest of us. They just have more power.
Right?
That is a very strange opinion to have of the gods. But you are entitled to it, I suppose.
Well, I'm inclined to agree.
Oh, we all about to get
Yep.
fucking.
I'll-
know.
I'll-
Lucas over here.
Drink
Oh,
my
you've
glass
been
with old
drinking.
salt when he agrees.
Ka-tink.
About the only time we do agree. Fuck him.
That's right.
All right, calm me down.
It doesn't take too long for the food to come out.
They're already drunk before the food came out. Wow.
Yeah.
Because we're men.
Mhm.
We're manly men. Even we're old and decrepit.
Wow.
Let me see what my fort save was.
Let's go with some men in tights, manly men.
Ooh, that's not very good.
Ooh, I'm feeling a bit tipsy already.
Weak sauce. Race of a 20.
Well, I'm drinking the good stuff from the bottom. Oh, that's better.
Oof. Almost a bit strong. All right.
He's going to take a mutagen to get to bump his constitution by 4.
I shan't need any libations to weaken my immune system at this point. Water, if you have it. If not, I shall just eat.
Oh, of course, of course. So Worley comes back out with a pitcher of water and another glass. And he's refilling the beer, and if anyone's drinking the wine, he'll fill the wine bottle or go get another wine bottle.
Oh, Lambert will definitely drink the wine.
I'm
And the
drinking.
beer.
You got any dwarven beer?
I'm feeling fucked up.
Moonshine?
This is the first caravan that has been through here, and since the last time Edinson made his way through here. That was 3 months ago. Edinson. And you see Edinson just kind of in the back of the room, just sitting by himself. Him and McLeese are just kind of lurking. And Edinson.
Well, you
Oh.
said the word lurk, which means sense motive.
These are the guys that employed you in the caravan. They didn't want to interrupt your old.
Lurk just never sounds good.
Now they brought us all this way to sacrifice.
You know, that wouldn't be the first time someone tried to sacrifice us.
Yeah, me neither. Trust nobody. What do you say?
Yeah, I trust nobody but you. And,
Impression.
and these guys, and yeah, Olivia.
I do remember the time they tried to sacrifice you as a virgin, Tamia. That was hilarious.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Sorry,
It's
Tamia.
like
I
plain
mean,
orchid.
I didn't think they'd really believe me that you were a virgin.
Only
You
3
know-
times
But they
virgin in
did.
town.
You know, I just have that innocent look about me. Got the flowers in my hair. That's what gave it away. The white flowers.
Innocent as a viper.
Oh yeah, just I lurk until I strike.
Whereas I have the look of a rake, and of course I am handsome, but I have never had sex.
That
Where's
is
your
not
unicorn?
surprising.
Where's your
That's
unicorn,
not surprising
Denver?
in the least, Denver.
Yeah, you're not anatomically correct.
I assume it's because we're flashbacks to you. You'd be like, that's kind of gross. But also, you probably have no lusty emotions either.
This is true. I have no such emotions, indeed. And also, I am unsure if I would be fully functional.
He's afraid to
I have never wished to embarrass a young lady by examining, or a young man by examining the options.
I am not programmed for reproduction.
That's
I
not
mean,
what
have
you
you ever
told me that
seen-
time you followed me into the lake.
That was our secret time, Old Salt. You were not supposed to be speaking of that.
That's like Old Salt. He has no care if you're embarrassed.
I don't like what I'm hearing. I'm eating my stew.
Oh my god, oh Salt, you had a game fling and you never told me? With Lambert? With sorry, not with Lambert, with Denver? I'm drunk, sorry Lambert. I know you're straight as a rail because you got 2 wives. Like, why would you need more dick in your life? Anyway, Denver, you whoa.
I do not believe that oral gratification counts as sexual encounters.
Oh, it definitely does.
Now I
it's
know
done
where
right,
the
it
meal
does.
came from.
But the
It
real
only
question
doesn't
is-
count, Denver, if your name is Bill.
the only question is, to who?
You stay away from my horse.
I can't believe I never noticed such degeneracy while traveling with you. People.
You're welcome.
Um,
You're welcome, Graham Brigg.
But you
Is-
know,
I have kept your eyes
Is
pure
this the
and
proper
clean.
way to do joking? I am unsure.
okay,
You
well,
were there
no.
anyway, don't you remember?
I really, what? Was I drunk? Anyway, what? Back to Graham Brigg. Are you homophobic, man? Like, is that against your religion?
He's androidophobic.
Android? No. If that was true, he wouldn't like Denver around.
It's good to see that you have not changed a bit over all these years.
We haven't seen each other in a while. Like, you think we'd gotta bring back up the shit talking. It's been a long time since I've given any of these guys the shit they deserve.
You haven't seen you in 30 years, and it's just like yesterday.
Yeah, well, I don't really change much in appearance or personality.
That's marvelous. It's truly marvelous.
Only you say that.
What was it in that letter?
What you need, honey?
Something about a dire situation.
Oh, yes, the, well, for some time now, we've been plagued by the attention of a creature of the night that comes periodically to our village. We suspect it's a skulk. It makes off with the food and goods and kills such animals and people as are unable to defend themselves. After the first few raids, we knew what to expect and therefore how to guard ourselves against the creature by increased vigilance, but of late we've been increasingly worried by its actions. It's become so erratic that there's no telling what it may do or why. It will kill a babe one day and spare another the next, though it leaves clear indication that it might have killed again had it so wished. It has taken to enter our village at more and more frequently and at odd times, and has also started to deface our walls and floors and dirt with scrawls of blood and etchings in the sand, using letters that are beyond our ability to read. It seems to be trying to send us some manner of message.
Shit, they did bring us here to be sacrificed.
In the last 2 months, the creature's been leaving these strange messages. It will scrawl in the dirt or scratch a mark into the wall, and we've been unable to sort the meanings out of the symbols. Last night it came again and killed a goat. On the wall of the stockyard, it left an extended message in its strange tongue.
Is the message still there that we may attempt to read it?
Yes, the dried blood is still on the wall. We've tried to preserve it. We over the last, well, if you want, we'll go after dinner. We'll go look at it. But we've
If any of us is sober left.
what's that?
If any of us is still sober.
Brand Big doesn't drink.
Unless tricked.
Salt is actually still just tipsy, so, but yeah.
Can I roll a knowledge religion to know what the fuck a skulk is?
Yeah, absolutely. It's
Is it religion?
It's not a religion check. It is.
Oh, it's not. Okay.
No,
Local
I
from?
think it is.
Local.
I think it might be dungeoneering.
No,
Let
it's
me-
local.
Is it local? All right,
Yeah.
knowledge local.
Sorry, I read the bestiary a few times.
I don't remember.
Excellent. All right, let's see here. Skulk.
Well, that's why I hang out with you.
You tell us how to kill it, and then we go kill it.
And it always involves fire.
Searching database. Searching database.
Come on, Matrix eyes.
There's an image of a skulk.
1111011030111.
Hard to might not make out. So let's see. Skulks are a race of cowardly and lazy humanoids that live on the fringes of society, stealing what they need and doing what they must, even committing casual murder to survive. Their unabashed cowardice is perhaps their most widely known trait, but skulks don't see themselves as particularly craven. Instead, they view their dishonorable behavior as the most expedient method of survival. They hate most other humanoids, viewing them as lazy and foolish, and think nothing of sneaking into a home, killing all the residents, and burglarizing what they can carry off without getting caught.
Right. Denver processes all that and kind of like looks over at Lambert and says, "So, what can you tell us about your people, Lambert?"
I spit out my beer. All over Denver.
Well, we Ifrits are just naturally sexy. Just look at me. As old as I am.
The main thing you know about skulks is that they can they have chameleon skin, so they can change their color to blend in with pretty much any environment, and they're very stealthy.
Skulks are able to blend into the surroundings, which is probably why you have not been able to catch this creature yet. They are very much unlikely to seek conflict with any creature they are incapable of defeating easily.
We've set snares and traps and tried to track it into the woods. Leaves no trace. And there's no pattern to when it will come in the middle of the day. It will come in the middle of the night. There's nothing to be done for it. I mean,
Well, we shall read this writing and see what we can discover about it.
Yeah, the problem
says-
is like most things that a humanoid can like be common. Like it's the usual thing, but like I don't know. I don't really trust to be like leaving a message of warning. I think it's just like like haha, I killed your goat.
Exactly. It's just the writing is unlike anything I've ever seen. We've not.
Not. I have prepared explosive runes today.
He says, I suspect it's some manner of magical script, but even with the use of spells, we have not been able to translate the words. There's one who may know the secret to translating these words. An old hermit named Cairn resides in the Berghoff Wood along the northern shores of the River Lewin in a cave, hermitage, midway between the Lewin Bridge and Lake Spendlow. We sent a brave young man named Horvet to seek him out 3 weeks ago, but the young man never returned. We fear the worst.
Yeah, he did. Sorry. Give my condolences.
Thank you. He was a good young lad.
It up.
Naughty.
I'm very sorry.
To go on his own like that, we
Brave
knew
child.
the risks. He was just turned 19.
Oh. And maybe he's he might be out there somewhere.
we still hold out hope, but it's been 3 weeks, and and after that, we desperate for assistance. We turn to the aid of those we wish we hadn't. A witch and a sorceress, Lavinia, has long been thought to be the fall of many travelers hereabouts. It says she dwells in the woods with her ill-begotten brood, somewhere off the road between the Loon Bridge and Let It Keep. Village Smith shares some relation to her, although he's reticent to admit it. Her 4 half-orc sons are thugs at best, but since they mostly behave themselves while in town, well, we tolerate the trade. 2 weeks ago, we paid them 200 gold coins, the last of our stores, to seek out the hermit Cairn and return with a potential answer to this riddle. We hope that they would be able to tell us what happened to young Horvat as well, but I'm afraid we've wasted our coin. They've yet to return. A traveler coming from Ganaway claims to have spotted them near the Lewin Bridge a week ago, if this teller of tales is to be believed. But would you like to come and see the words? We can talk on the way.
Yeah, we'll see the writing, but then I'm thinking like where we're going from there, because
Screw the witch. Let's go to the one who might not want to kill us on first sight.
I believe that those journeys, regardless, are best left for the morning.
Yes, definitely. We want to get some rest. Denver, I don't believe you'll be able to travel in any condition like that. What I'll do is this evening I'll brew up a couple extra tinctures. Hopefully get you back on your feet.
I would be most grateful if you could do so.
I believe I have just enough ingredients to do that, and perhaps maybe a little more. We'll see. Let's see what we can see if you have more luck with this writing than I do.
Perhaps the Caravan has additional ingredients you can purchase, and he takes out his pouch with what remaining money he has and hands it over to him. So he hands over 37 gold. He keeps the 11 silver, but he hands over 37 gold for him to purchase any ingredients he needs.
Oh no! I'll have none of it. I'll have none of it. Edensor and I have an agreement, and we'll talk after. But
I have been taught that it's rude to insist upon giving money, so he takes the wallet back.
Well, Denver, if your pockets are burning a hole in them, you could give me that to buy ingredients for a potion, and that way you could carry that around instead. I'll brew one up tonight for you.
So it's actually 25 gold if you want him to brew up a cure light potion.
Okay. Provided you can find the ingredients in town anyway.
Oh well, he has an alchemy kit. I mean, he can do it. He just needs the money.
Okay. Yeah, I'll give you the money.
His own homebrew cure light wounds.
Yeah.
It might look green, but it won't kill you.
It's in this hump right here on Bill's back.
Gets a kit off.
I still have the ingredients right here. He rummages around in his pocketless pants.
runs his finger in his ear.
Just a touch. That's for flavor.
I remember how you like it.
You make it in every flavor, just not the ones we like.
Gratefully, I have the ability to turn off my taste buds.
They lead you over to the stockyard. It's a stone-walled yard that surrounds this establishment where animals are kept and left to graze before the slaughter. The building is dedicated to the butchering of meat and the tanning of hides. And it is on the map right here.
So
along the wall, it's like a stone, like carven stone, like granite blocks. The wall, and on each stone, there's a set of words. It looks like groupings of words, and the message itself looks like it's about 30 or 40 words long, maybe even more than that, on 3 different or 4 different levels.
Okay, so first, detect magic. Are the words
Okay.
magical in any sense?
All right, so you concentrate, and you do detect a faint hint of lingering magic. For something to have lingered for as long as this message has been on the wall, which is overnight from yesterday, it must have either, like, the spell itself must be extremely powerful, or it must have came from an extremely powerful source. It's extremely faint now, though.
I'll relate to this person. They don't look good.
And it is divination. It's giving off.
Would read magic help decipher this stuff?
They've tried it, and you can try it yourself, and the results are the symbols and stuff form into words, but you don't actually understand the language that the words form.
Well, if you can't figure it out, I'll make up a comprehend languages elixir in the morning and take a look at it then.
All right.
It was written with either strong magic or by something stronger than a skulk. This does not seem very good for them.
So, like a witch, maybe?
I don't know how powerful their witch is.
Lavinia, as far as I know, is not overly powerful. I believe she may dabble in necromancies of the sort, but she generally keeps to herself when she comes to town, and we didn't have any reason not to trust her when she said her and her boys would see to this. It was very much a last resort. As far as her magic, I wouldn't. In Carl's day, he was thrice the wizard that she'll ever be. Carl is the former Duke of Berkhoff, who was a wizard traveling companion of Kirst and Maxon and Devereaux. So he says, Lavinia, I hate to say this is crude of me to say, but she's fairly only remarkable for her lust for breeding with orcs.
Okay. He likes them big and strong, and all night long.
I like how me and a fucking Salt start giggling at that.
Lambert will exactly say what he said.
It would seem she has a type, yes. She's not much to look at herself, but she survives. She survives in the woods quite ably, and has done so since I've lived here. So.
Oh, right there.
Just look here. Comprehend languages. Yeah. Tomorrow morning, I'm definitely I'm gonna get rid of Entangle for some Cure Light Wounds because no one else can do it.
That's the great thing about being a druid. You can change it up when needed.
Yeah, it's not what I signed up for though, so yeah. I have this nice stick called Shillelagh.
Why have you named your stick after an elven ranger? I am unsure.
Isn't that Shillelagh?
It's Shillelagh.
Shillelagh.
Yeah.
Shillelagh.
Shillelagh. Yeah, Shillelagh.
Yeah,
Right.
Shillelagh. But I was just assuming it was the dwarven accent.
That's right. Leigh is Lee in
I knew a priestess named Shelley.
Irish.
She died a few years ago.
You miss her?
No, she
Alright
cooked
then.
like ass.
What is wrong with you?
So,
Wow. Man, just gotta beat.
That one got me.
Uh,
I'm just gonna start beating people with my stick.
Salt can he can prep comprehend languages in the morning if you want to prep something else for Tommy.
Do a read magic.
He doesn't have
Like
read
that.
magic.
Yeah, I can do that, but like the thing I was thinking was like, what I had before was entangle.
Mhm.
Just that's just a good old fashioned druid spell.
Yep.
Other than that, I'd probably get like magic fang or like if both me and Olivia are geared up with some magical fang, then you know this is gonna hurt.
Salt made me think of this joke I heard earlier.
Oh, I'm thinking of a different spell. Magic fang's not what I'm thinking of. So what after magical fang? Wait, can I get some more
Snake skin?
information? Can I get some more information about the Switch? Like,
Yes.
where does she live? Like,
I've never been to her abode, but the talk is that she dwells on the she dwells off the road between here and Let It Keep, somewhere between where the Lewin Bridge and
talk about terrain, but yeah.
The forest, definitely the forest in the Berghoff Wood. Sometimes she is referred to as the Witch of the Berghoff Wood, but
Okay.
it's not very neighborly of us to talk of her like that. Although my opinion of her is growing less and less as the longer she stays away. I fear that she's duped us, taken our coin.
Or she dead.
Well, I suppose we'd better find this Hervat first. Horvat, whatever his name is.
I'm thinking Kieran. Figure out where this thing is, because he might have been kidnapped by this.
Well, he might have been dragged
Maybe
off by
not, though.
gnolls. If they're attacking us, they could have easily grabbed him.
Quite
Especially
possible.
with him by himself.
It's true.
Quite possible.
Could get
All
some
manner
good
of
berries.
dangers lurk in the woods. The
Well, you decide, and we'll head that way.
He's true neutral. Ultimately, he doesn't give a fuck. He's like,
We'll go whichever way we go.
I just want to be prepared because, like, if it's foresty, then I'm definitely gonna get entangled, right? So you said you were gonna get some cure light, then I'll get entangled, and then just make the whole forest be like whoosh.
yeah. So Salt can brew a cure light for Denvir, and he has a cure for himself. He can't actually cure anybody else until he gets infusion, though. But he can brew potions every night as long as he has money.
brew a potion of comprehend languages.
He has that spell.
So technically, you
He
can
can just
give that to
rip it in the morning.
give that brew the potion of it, and then give it to Lambert to read magic with.
Oh, okay, that's a good idea.
Why didn't I think of that?
Your intelligence not high enough. Raise it 2 points.
It's the highest in the group, damn it.
I didn't know that you could. I was thinking infusions, but that's a
memory's
different thing.
That is
That's a different thing.
Infusions is instantaneous, meaning he can cast the spell and just hand it to somebody else.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, all of his spells are focused himself.
Salt. How much is for the cure light potion?
25, but for you, 25.
Well, you need it for the opponent, right? So yeah, here's 25 gold
Right.
pieces. Make me a potion so I can go to put it on someone's gullet.
And he'll do that.
Alright, I'll grab a potion.
Probably Denver or Grand Prix. They like fighting up front.
Well, it's definitely not gonna be on you. Because you're gonna be way back there.
Close enough.
I'm being assaulted by the cat because he hears me talking. Out of
Meow.
character.
Meow! And in character, Olivia's just like, give me pets!
Lambert will give her pets. And Lambert will also give her some whiskey.
Don't. No. No.
Get
You
that away
son
from
of a
her.
bitch. Hold on, gotta pull the perception because I gotta beat this guy with a stick. Yeah! Get fucked on! You think you can feed my fucking gator some whiskey and then fucking bonk him on my head with my stick?
I was like, no, I don't think I can feed her whiskey. I can help her drink it.
I'm gonna bonk you with a stick.
Technically, that doesn't stop me from doing it. He just sees me do it.
No, I'm gonna bonk it out of your goddamn hand, you dingaling. Here, have some, oh my god, this is bad.
You're gonna bonk his what?
CMD
Bonk his hand.
probably hits me.
We still have an effect. Yeah, we still have the charge effect on you. That's no good.
That's fine.
Still hits me.
It's still,
If I charge him with my stick,
Yeah. You've disarmed him of his, is it Applejack or Apple?
Oh no, I'm using the one. I'm using the free one.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
using the free stuff.
The free
My
stuff?
Applejack is the stuff I bought.
Alright. Psh.
is the potion of cure light wounds is like it's +1, right? 1d8 plus 1.
Yes. Yes. For the basic cost, yes.
Okay. Thank you. I'll have the cure light wounds potion.
Okay, so he's actually gonna have to do an elixir for comprehend languages, so I'm gonna have to look at that.
Okay. So, if we're cutting ahead to the morning, Kirst has come with 5 potions of cure light wounds and 5 antitoxins to help you out.
Oh, great! Get another one. Thank you. Now I have 2 of these suckers. Ah, yeah. Who's ready? I'm ready.
And can you identify the magical potion, please?
Oh, yes, absolutely. There we are.
So when it's later in my party sheet, I'm like, ooh, I have a magical potion. I don't know what it does. Oh, antitoxin. How much I hate thee. How much I hate needing thee. Let me rephrase.
Yeah. Oh, this is the, this is for you, Denver. 6. Shit.
+2 or no?
Yeah, +2, so that's 8. So you're still in the negative. No, actually, you're not.
No, he should not be. I was like, if he was in negative still, he'd be dead.
You'd be dead, yeah.
And it puts me at 2 hit points. Yeah.
Yeah, 2 hit points. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry. Add 2 hit points down. So
Yeah, 2.
2 wounds.
Yeah.
wounds.
And then we could
There
give
we
him
go.
another
So-
treat deadly wounds, can't we? To give
Yeah,
him
you can do
another
that overnight for sure. You
bonus
can.
from that.
Well, plus I
Yeah.
heal one overnight from natural healing, right?
Yeah, let's put yourself at full.
Okay.
Same with Olivia.
Oh, thank you. My baby. She's one mean gator.
How do your elixirs work, Jamie?
I don't know. I'm not sure that I can do it. I'm trying to look it up actually.
Oh, okay.
Because potions are one thing, but elixirs are for things that you can't make into potions, or they're more expensive.
Oh, okay. So you can't make comprehend languages into a
No,
potion?
not according to Hero Lab, which is the cool thing about having it up. Yeah.
Aha.
Yeah, I don't get comprehend languages, sadly.
If we can get prone and stable off me, I'd appreciate it. Thank you on the combat tracker.
Absolutely, sir.
You want to be unstable? Okay.
Your gyros are out of whack again.
Yeah, that's a witch thing. All right, yeah. Oh.
I wonder if it's because comprehend languages last too long and potions are much shorter durations.
It might be because it's just personal. Although you can make a potion of shield, right? Or does it have to be an elixir of shield?
Potions, that's why I don't play alchemist. It's tricky.
What Curse can do is he can make a potion of read magic.
Huh?
He's got the capability of reading magic with the use magic device, and there is a scroll of read magic at one of the shops that he knows of. So he could make a potion of read magic if that's something you can do.
But I can read magic. Oh, we need a potion of it.
So the same person could read magic and comprehend languages at the same time. Because you've read the magic but it didn't translate the words.
Yeah, personal range spells cannot be made into potions.
I mean, the other solution would be for the person who does read magic to write down what they see, and then the other person to read what they write down.
Bratton, you've just earned our first campaign's fate point. That is that's a hero point. That's what we're going to call them, as a fate point. Congratulations.
Why, thank you.
I thought you were going to say, shut the hell up, this is my game.
That's
not having to go out of this city.
That's a definite solution to this riddle.
Okay. We will do that.
All right, so casting read magic. You copy down all the symbols as best you can into this language. You go verbatim. It takes a little while to do. It takes multiple castings of the spell, and then once you do that, then Salt is able to use his magic to decipher the actual words.
Can any of us read that language? Can you type it in case anyone naturally knows it?
I don't believe anyone does, but we didn't have let's see here. I'll just do this here.
It's
Just tell
Aquan,
them what you
R,
have.
and Aiden for me.
All right, let's see what we have there. Anybody read that?
Nope.
Nope.
No.
Nada.
All right.
It's like we do all this and then someone actually can read it.
Yeah.
No, I know what it is. And
That's undercommon, I'm
very-
sure.
it's
I was
yeah.
pretty sure it was that too, but I don't know what y'all speak.
We all speak
Not
all
all the
these.
common.
We all speak all these elemental languages. I guess you and I can talk back and forth quite a bit.
I know Common and Elven.
Druidic and Dwarven.
Salt has Common, Dwarven, Elven, Goblin, and Orc.
I speak 3 of the elements.
So
And Common.
he and Tommy have talked to each other in Dwarven all the time.
Oh yeah. Maybe a little bit inappropriately.
Oh,
I don't
wait,
need to know
need-
what you're saying to know what you're saying.
Well, Lambert,
That's motives.
you decide you want to learn Dwarven, you're gonna pay the consequence.
Oh, that is going to be next level. I am going to remember it. Just having it listen to you and old Salt. It's like, God damn it! Now I remember why I forgot it.
Yeah, now you remember why you fucking didn't want to learn it anymore, because we're gonna be flirting like hell. And
Do I need?
All right. So once you copy down all the characters, as best you can make out with the read magic, Salt does his magic to comprehend languages. Do you know what language it is when you do that spell?
You
Does
can You can
Does it read-
understand spoken words of creatures or read otherwise incomprehensible written messages. The ability to read does not necessarily impart insight into the material, merely its literal meaning. The spell enables you to understand or read an unknown language, not speak or write it. Written material can be read at a rate of 1 page, 250 words per minute. Magical writing cannot be read, though the spell reveals that it is magical. The spell can be foiled by certain warding magic. It does not decipher codes or reveal messages concealed in otherwise normal text. It can be made permanent with a permanency spell.
It doesn't identify the actual language, though, does it?
It doesn't tell you
No.
anything. Yeah.
Okay.
Just words.
All right. So we just see here. I'll just share it with all of you instead of just. There we go. And I'll pop it into the chat. Reads danger. Forces of evil gather. Come to me. Free the power to combat evil. Hasten or witness dire destruction. I await the coming of a bearer. I am the sentinel. Evil grows strong. Help me overcome danger.
Now, history check to figure out if the Sentinel is any historical figure located from here, unless it's
Absolutely.
a religion.
Far away, sir.
Yeah.
Nothing you recall.
Gibberish.
I'll even roll for cursed. He's at 12. Nope, he knows less about it then.
Oh no. Oh, there's no critical failing knowledges.
No.
I missed that. I love that.
Having deciphered the message, we'll put a pin in it here and pick it up next time.
Sounds good.
Good job, guys.
Okay, sounds good.
Hey.
I'm writing it down.
Everything but the images went off pretty good.
Yeah, they still haven't loaded.
The
Yeah.
Token's bad. Yep. Edensor. Nope, you're still not here.
Still not loaded?
No.
Not for me.
No.
So you're
What
just
I'll
gonna have
have to
to
do is I'll have
preload
to
everything?
preload the images, what I think we're going to use. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe a
And then
spoiler.
we'll make
kind
sure
of
to
thing.
go the entirely wrong direction, and nothing you preload is what we needed.
Do is, I'll load it into, maybe we'll make up a room for just the gameplay images that we couldn't see.
Oops. I accidentally opened the keep because I was just looking up the ones that were shared.
You can always just put it into Discord or something real easy.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
If I roll
Seriously,
50
the only
dice,
one
do I
that came
crash
through were
game?
the maps. Oh, you can crash the game if you do too many.
Yeah.
How do I get rid of them? How do I get rid of them?
Roll not on the chat.
Okay.
But that's not too many. Too many, I mean, it's like when you do the command roll 1,000 d1,000s.
Yeah, just drop it in the game room that isn't there. And that clears it out.
Alright. I'll talk to you
guys.
guys later.
Good job. We'll see you in a couple.
Thanks
See
for
you
running.
next.
Thanks, guys.
You're welcome.
Bye.
You're welcome. Very fun.
Good night.
Night,